TapTapPodcast. I'm your host, Cody Chase Duncan, and today we're here with the Lebbie boys.
The Lebbie boys.
Lebbie boys. Introduce yourselves, because I don't want to mispronounce your name.
My name's Mahmoud, but you told me you can't pronounce it. So I told you to call me Vic, but alright, we'll go with Mahmoud, and that's my brother.
My name's Moses, other half of the Lebbie podcast.
Yeah, the other half. Are you your brothers, you said?
Yeah.
Who's older?
I'm older.
He's older.
But I was going to tell you to guess, because it's hard.
It would have been better.
Well, is it a big age gap?
It's about 3 years. But if you see his hairline,
you don't want to see that.
I'm going bold.
You don't want to see that, bro. No one wants to see that.
Yeah, people get surprised when they say it, when we tell them we're brothers, because everyone's like, oh, you mates and that.
Yeah, I thought you was mates.
Yeah, we get that a lot. Are you guys mates?
I don't know what it is, but
I was saying maybe the nose is similar. But
maybe it's the nose, yeah.
People reckon I'm older as well sometimes. They go, oh, you're
it's his
older.
hairline,
yeah. What's the age gap? Like 20?
I'm 24, he's 21.
21,
22.
How old are you, bro?
20, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Youngest in this room.
That makes me feel old. That makes me
I feel old and I'm only 1 year older than him.
But see, I always get like I'm older. People think I'm like 25 or 28 because of the beard. Because ever since I started losing my hair, like you can see it's going. If there's any hair companies that want to sponsor us,
Bro, what's your background?
pretty much Aussie, but a bit
nice.
of different genes back there. Yeah.
Now you got the full beard, Arab spec.
But honestly, most people
We get that shit when we're 14, bro.
Yeah, like I honestly started growing like this because I feel like, do you beard oil?
Oh yeah, I've used it before, but I don't stay consistent. That's my problem.
People use dermaroller as well.
Do you reckon beards are overrated?
I reckon
To maintain, I fucking hate it.
Oh, bro, I
With a
love
passion.
my beard. I love.
Like
my
I
beard.
like it. I wouldn't shave it, but like combing and like the beard oil actually annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah, bro. There's a few companies
you
that
gotta,
do
like,
like
maintaining it and
yeah,
stuff.
there's a few companies that do like proper fucking beard. You know.
When did you first get a beard? 12.
Bro, I had a beard. I had a full beard when I was in year 9, so I was about 14.
No, I was a bit later. I was like year 11, surprisingly, as an Arab. Yeah.
Yeah. What school did you go to? What is it from?
We're from around like Bankstown area,
yeah.
200, but fucking yeah, So can I drop the area around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Liverpool, we actually went to school around here.
Which school?
So it's a private school. It's Alamana College. It's not far from here.
What's it called?
Alamana College, like a private
Why does that
school.
sound familiar? Is that next to like Speed Street?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Literally just around the corner. So I know the ins and outs of Liverpool, bro. Like I came here, it brings back memories every time.
What an area.
But it's gone better though.
It has.
Fucking, it looks so much nicer now.
It does.
Especially with the I used to live in Liverpool, the Sky House building next to your school.
Yeah.
And like that building's junky as.
Oh
But,
Yeah, I noticed when I came here, I'm like, it looks less junky. You know what?
It
looks more classy.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of like the councils changed, they're building up stuff like. But there's a lot of things shutting down around here, like the Spot shut down.
The Spot. You know what? I went there last time. The last time I went there was like about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I went there and we were planning like this night out with my mates, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna go to the Spot. We rocked up, it was fully closed. No one told us that they shut down. They just shut down out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I just realised they shut down.
So
I didn't even know.
shout out to Max if you're watching, is the owner.
Yeah, shout out Max.
What happened is they lost their shisha, like because the indoor. So like when you have like a place like that, a restaurant with shisha, people go there for the shisha.
Yeah.
So like then people they weren't allowed to smoke there, so they had to take it out because the council.
No, for sure.
Then like people aren't gonna go fit restaurants these days, bro. Like fancy restaurants in Liverpool.
Nah,
to be honest.
They should build more though, because fucking it's getting more classy here, bro.
Yeah, well, like I don't know if you see in the buildings, like 4 getting built up the road. Yeah, like
I feel like I'm at the city, bro. It's
It's like a Parramatta. Like, you know how Parramatta's getting built? It's the same thing.
Yeah. Bankstown. So did you grow up in Bankstown?
Yeah, grew up in Bankstown. Been there all my life. My dad's born here, so we're like second generation.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's the same as it is, bro. Like I feel like Bankstown, a lot of people give it a bad rap.
Yeah.
Because of like the people that are there. But man, it's pretty safe. Like
honestly, like I live in Granville, so like if you look on Granville on the outside, people are like like shootings and shit. But like to be honest, bro, like if you don't get involved,
if you're not in games,
like,
really, there's no issue. There's no
Bankstown, bro. Bankstown.
Like I used to work in Campbelltown ways, and I tell people like I live in Liverpool, and they're like, oh fuck, like. Do you have like junky neighbours? Like, bro, my neighbour's some old Asian lady, bro. Like I feel like like there's certain parts of the area that's bad, but like, bro, like it's not that bad to be honest. Especially Sydney, like Western Sydney. I wouldn't say like it's probably low economic and shit, but like it's not as bad as like a slums freaking gang war shootings, bro.
I always say there's no ghetto in Sydney.
Yeah,
like even Mount Druitt.
But there was a place.
Even Mount Druitt.
We said that once, and then people were saying, "Nah, there's that place."
Near Campbelltown. What's it called? Airs?
Oh yeah.
Is that ghetto?
Look, I won't say it's ghetto, but people claim like housing commission is ghetto. That's what they say.
Yeah, right.
Like every place that they ghetto, Aids is like.
Like Mountie? Mount Druitt?
Mount Druitt's a bit.
I would say Aids. I wouldn't say it's worse. I don't want to get cancelled yet. Nah. I wouldn't say it's worse. But see, even Mount Druitt's not that bad. Like they've got Starbucks, bro.
Yeah, legit. Bro, they got Starbucks.
Like the worst you see is
we went to the Westfields. We went to the Westfields the other day.
Legit.
Bro, it was one of the nicest Westfields I've been to. I'm like, fuck, this is legit.
Yeah, it's like that. They have like Aids is like the outskirts of Campbelltown, kind of like it's just housing commission. It's like the old Minto, where it used to be known, but like. In saying that, like Aids is like non-existent from next year. They're Newbrook. It's like a new suburb.
Oh, 100%.
It's the people that make the place, to be honest, the community wise.
Exactly.
But
when you see a few junkies, but most of the time, like they keep to themselves.
Yeah. But they don't bother you. They'll just.
But now,
ask for a ciggy. That's about it.
Sydney's changing. Like it's so like say Aids was a place where you got all these housing commission people, like ones that are low economic, and they just chuck them in one area, and then the rest surrounded is decent.
Yeah.
But now what they're doing now with the housing commission, they're like mixing it with public. So say like. Bankstown, let's say, what's an area in Bankstown? Punch Bowl might have a housing commission here. Like one house is housing commission buyer, housing commission buyer. So you're not exactly. So like they're going up with each other. Like that's what they're trying to do now. That's why they're knocking out. Like there's not a lot of ghetto areas
where it's just housing commission.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, some tough people come out of those areas.
Bro, 100%. I mean, a lot of people learn to fight on the street there, bro. Yeah. You grow up on the street, you fight
Mountie, shout out 1-4.
Bro, I just wanted to say, just before you go on, bro, I'm so happy that you're doing a podcast. Let me get that out of the way, because we have our own podcast 100%. And stuff, but I want to see more people like in the area and like around these areas do a podcast.
That's the thing, bro. Like, there's not a lot of like... I said even the music industry in Australia hasn't been hit properly yet. Yeah, like it's still early days. The same as podcasts. Yeah. Like I think podcasts are just coming far. But like the hardest thing I think is just like putting yourself out there on a podcast. For the hardest 100%. Thing. And you boys would know this. Like
yeah, bro. Like we struggled the first episodes talking for an hour.
Who was your first episode?
The first episode we had was Abracadabra.
Yeah.
The first episode was just me and you.
Oh no! Our first guest.
Abra
was our first guest, and he I don't know if you've seen it, but he actually like grabbed my sister's painting. Because we wanted to like do something different. Yeah. He grabbed like my sister's paintings right there. He grabbed it and then put it through his head.
First.
Yeah.
And now that's
because we fed him some kibbe, you know. Yeah, raw meat.
Yeah, because I do like eating reviews as well. So there's a little, there's a weird tight knit community in the food
industry. How is that, bro? Is that competitive in sort of like the?
So I started. I'm a fast eater, like fucking fast. Like not James Webby fast, but like I'm fast. But like so I came into the game like just I only started my account like March, and then. Pretty much I was just eating shit, like challenges. I was like, what the hell? Started a page and then eating challenges, like say James Webby, shout out to Jay Webby, fucking smashed it, bro. He had, you guys seen it.
He did the Krispy Kreme, fucking does it.
Like, that type of shit I can't compete with. So I started reviewing foods and there's a lot of controversy because like, there's a lot. Bro, because you think like I've been on my eating pages are like because I'm honest, like my eating page I don't take money, like I'll take free food any day. Shout out to the business that give me free food.
For sure.
But like the ones that pay me I won't take payments because like to me if I can pay they expect a good review. But I'm like straight up your place is shit, I'll tell you it's shit. But like I've had issues.
See, that's
with that.
interesting. That's very interesting. We had Abracadabra and he was saying that he does it in a different way where Abracadabra's like he lets his brother or something go and try the food first, and if he likes it, we'll do the review because he knows it's good.
Yeah, smart. There's
a whole process to it.
Yeah, I gave. Probably shouldn't call him out. I gave one place in St John's Park a 1 out of 10.
Can you drop the name?
Scoob's Burger Truck. I mean, fuck Scoob's Burger Truck.
Scoob's Burger Truck.
Right. But this is the thing, right? A 1 out of 10 is because I'm an angry customer. It's a review you want to see. So I got this food. I got it. They said 15-minute wait, max 30. I said, sweet. I got the food an hour and a half later.
Fuck.
Food tastes like Hungry Jack's, bro. And in my review, back then I was a bit more of a savage. I've eased back now, but I used to be like, you know, I could have went to Hungry Jack's and got this in 15 minutes, just a Whopper.
Yeah.
And bro, but instead of the business replying to my post, they had like all their family members, friends comment my post like, your opinion's wrong. And then they had
that they can't take criticism. You got
wrong move.
100%. Yeah. What they should have done is apologize for the wait time. And if they said to me like this, like for instance, XS, have you had X Espresso?
Yeah.
Fucking, their shakes are shit. Bro,
oh wow! Right. You know what? I respect that. Yeah. I respect that. You're very honest.
Bro, that's the thing. Like to me, that's why my page in like what. I've not been active on that page at all. It's been bad. But like we had like we grew from like 0 to 600 followers in like 3 months. Oh, wow. And it was just like all like real authentic followers. And that was just from Instagram, like reviewing places. I did some work with dessert boxes.
But when you go to the like review places, do you actually review it in front of them? If it's shit?
Now it depends. I haven't done it in a while, but like, bro, it's just it's
it's
controversy because like when you go there, some places know who you are, some don't. When they know who you are, it's shit because then they're like, oh nah, like they start giving you like extra treatment. Or your weight, like you're pushing in front of lines. Like some places I still go to and they were like, what do you want, cuz? Kebab? Like there's a kebab place I always go to. Shout out the Flash Kebabs.
Oh,
bro, you just always make me try
the mega ring.
Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, I did it with you. Hold on, a couple weeks back.
I've tried it, but if I'm gonna be honest, like I find it a bit too much. The mega ring snack pack.
What, the meat or
too
the
heavy? I think
like it's too heavy. Like
it
just
can
doesn't
be.
work for me.
So I like. Do you obviously eat snack packs?
Yeah.
Do you get chips in a day?
Yeah.
I have rice
chips.
in my snack packs. I don't know if you've had rice.
Never
Rice,
tried that.
bro. If anyone's watching, rice snack packs are next level.
Wait. So you just replace the chips with rice?
Yeah.
So
And
at the
put the
bottom
meat
it's
on top.
rice.
Bro, it is.
Wow.
Because you know when
Sounds
chips make you feel a bit heavy and sick, the rice goes like, it's like white rice, so like it feels good in you. Like that sounds bad.
It feels kind of healthy.
Feels good and long in you.
Like, we'll be a bit sass. But like it actually tastes better. But that's the thing. Like it's a very like controversial industry and like I've stopped it now as much because like I packed on weight from doing it. Like I train in that stuff. Like it's actually my job too. But like, but you like don't realize. But like reviewing these places like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it gets too much.
But then do you like continue working out as your...
Yeah, 100%. The workout's a lot funner. Yeah. But like, but when you're like, it's time to cut or something and you're like Abra's done a really good job losing weight while doing the reviews.
A lot of weight, man.
I've seen
but during the week he eats like shit. I can't do that, bro. I've got to eat like a sustainable amount or I just won't function. But
I've tried like fasting diets, things like that, man. I've tried everything under the sun.
You did training with another TikToker,
we did a 6-week program thing where we like cut weight. Shout out Build Alpha and Bearded Athlete. Bearded Athlete. He's on TikTok as well, and he's big on this fitness thing and that. And we did this 6-week program, and basically the plan was to like cut weight but gain muscle at the same time. So I was like, I've never been on diets before, bro. I had to have 200 grams of protein a day. I had to fucking train every single day for an hour. And when I say train, bro, it was like hard out, like fucking weightlifting. And then we do a HIIT workout at the end for 15 minutes. HIIT. Fucked.
You couldn't do
that. I have nightmares about
Have you been on an air bike?
Yeah, bro, I'm a PT. I put all my clients on the air bike and they're like, fuck.
Bro,
you know what? I grew a love for it. At the start, I was like,
it's actually really good. Short, sharp, you're out of there.
I started loving it.
Yeah.
Like, you start loving it because you start wanting to conquer it. It's all in the mind. I'm going to make it my bitch.
Worst thing's like you're like pedaling your legs against all your arms. You're like, fuck, bro. Like,
your legs get worse than your arms, I think. Like, your legs on the air bike, bro, it's like leg day.
Have you done the air bike without the legs? Just the arm part? Because so say if you have like an injured ankle, whatever, you just use the arms. That's fucked. You're like pretty much just using your arms. So
that's like an arm workout.
You literally it's fucked.
But the most fucked part was when we do leg day, and then at the end of leg day we do fucking the assault bike. So it's like double leg day.
10 minutes.
Are you still training now? Are you guys still training?
Bro, the program kind of ended and stuff, but we're trying to maintain now, do our own thing at the same time. But it's so hard. I feel like a lot of people, and me and him have this argument, about this PT thing. Yeah. So do you really need a PT? That's a big argument, you know.
Do you need one? No. Is it a benefit? Yes.
I definitely think you probably need one. In terms of me, because I need someone to push me.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't have that push.
But here's what I think. I think you could need one, but I feel like if you grow too dependent on a PT, you won't. Yeah. It's not really.
That's the thing. But see, like I always tell, like it's gonna say, like the thing with PTs. There's a top 1% club. There's so many PTs. Like we could all be
saturated.
Every second person's a PT qualified, but not long. Like I've been in the industry for 3 years, running my own business, and like. For me, like my course, I was 33 of us, only like 3 of us left, and that was 3 years ago. And like the first 15 dropped out in 6 months. Yeah. So like the thing is, you need to find the right PT, because a lot of trainers will just take your money, get you like some results, and just keep talking to you to thing. But like if you have like you guys did a 6-week thing and got results, like that's what you want to see. But the thing with PTs is like depends what you use it for, to be honest. Because if you're using it for accountability, which most people do, then it's not too bad. But if you're using it for the knowledge side, like you should be able to like learn stuff in like 12 weeks and then go by yourself.
100%.
But it is different. It's different training by yourself than with a PT.
I think it's good for like learning form and stuff. PT is really good for that.
Not only that, I think as well, it's a lot of like pushing you, bro. Because the way I got pushed in that 6-week program, I've never been pushed like that. Like fucking, I get down, you know, like I'd get 6 reps in, and then I think, that's the end, you know. I can't push any further. He goes, come on, man, you got 2 more in you. Don't be a bitch. And then I push, and I realize it's all mental, bro. 90% of it is mental.
But here's the thing: I think that in those 6 weeks, we were pushed hard, like, and they were top training, the PT. I got to say they were good.
Yeah.
But in those 6 weeks, we were pushed hard. We were going good and everything. I lost like what, 5 kilos, 6 kilos.
Yeah. I lost 6 kilos, man.
And I noticed a change in my body. But after those 6 weeks, you're very dependent. In those 6 weeks, you're very dependent on the trainers. And after those 6 weeks, we kind of slacked off, if I'm being honest.
That's why the challenges don't work. I feel like they work for quick results.
Yeah.
Like if
exactly what
this
you're
is the
saying.
difference. I reckon I always tell people like between getting a PT and a coach. So a PT will like train you, personal training will train you, eat, challenge, whatever. But a coach will actually guide you through. I've had clients for like 3-4 years.
There you go.
Where like it sounds like, oh, why are they still training? Sure, they know the stuff, but like when you become a proper coach, like. People like it's like you come like a life coach to some of these people. So like you got like I've had clients I'm sorting through the divorces because
so you become like a proper.
It is like literally like you're their venting system. You're their person that you, like as a coach you're a mutual person. Like say if you break up, say if you have a partner you break up, you're gonna ask your brother for advice. He goes fuck this bitch. Like as a coach I go look why'd they break up with you? I'm gonna ask the hard questions. That's the whole purpose of it. Like actually look at them and be like maybe you weren't. Putting effort in.
Exactly, because a lot of people as well, the gym is their escape.
100%.
So a lot of things that they're coping with in real life, they go to the gym for that hour, and in that hour, you're basically just pumping out, you're sweating, your blood's pumping, you're not thinking about anything.
You block everything out.
You block everything out. And that's why I loved it, bro. It was 1 hour of intense, but like after the gym, I'd go home and I'd feel fucking mad. I'd be like, bro, I can do whatever I want now. Exactly. Bro, you get this like high.
It is.
It's like a high,
Nah, you do.
But as you said before, the only criticism I have, if I was to be honest about the 6 week program, is it was all good and everything, but 6 weeks of hard out, it's very hard to maintain.
100%.
You want something that turns into a lifestyle.
That's the thing, lifestyle. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I get like the worst one is like with work, like people come up to you, oh, I've got my wedding coming up, like I need to lose like 10 kilos. When's the wedding? 3 weeks away. It's like, bro, you could have seen me 3 months ago, like 3 weeks away. Like, and I like see the issue with the industry is there's a lot of like fitness influencers that will like take money. Like there's just that money grabbing side because it's a well-paying industry.
Exactly.
And like you get some trainers 3 weeks, we can drop you 10 kilos. You eat like salad. You're like depressed for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But then I honestly, I'm probably one of the only coaches that go, look, we can't do anything. Like we can lose like maybe 3 kilos in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that's the best you can do. But like that's where you got to kind of find the right trainer and PT, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's a controversy.
Especially the eating part. The eating part was very hard for me because we were only having like one cheat meal every 2 weeks. One cheat meal, not cheat day. Cheat meal every 2 weeks. Fucking 200 grams of protein.
Salmon, salad.
Like I got by the end of it, I was sick of like salmon and chicken. I'm like, fuck, I've had so much salmon and chicken rice.
Protein shakes, all that stuff.
Protein shakes, this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. I think with like diet plans, I think not everyone has the same diet. Should have the same diet
100%
plan.
no.
Like me and him. For example, I'm more onto like intermittent fasting, fasting and stuff. That's more for me. And I feel like the biggest difference I notice with my body is when I do intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
But for example, the diet with like salmon and rice and you can only eat this much.
Fuck that shit.
I couldn't do it. It wasn't for me, if I'm being honest.
It's very tough. I think for me, like personally, the eating is harder than the actual working out.
100%. Working out's easy because it's enjoyable. You like feel good, but with eating, it's just straight out consistency and like. So like depends if I'm a person that can eat the same shit every day. I'm fine. I can do it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But like I know other people that like have to change their lunch every day.
Yeah.
Like
what's your like guilty pleasure? Like what do you look at and be like, fuck, that gets me if you're on a diet?
Well, the hardest thing for me was being a trainer that has to keep a healthy lifestyle and being an eating reviewer. It was like the most
fuck that. Imagine that.
Like it's fat, and like I'm not a guy that like say James Webby just stays low body fat. I could probably eat like look at a burger and put like 3 kilos on.
Yeah, I could smell a burger.
I'd say burgers are probably my biggest thing. Like I just something satisfying like a nice burger.
Yeah.
Like a proper like
same. No, honestly, I would say the same thing. But I think for me, pizza is like more.
Yeah.
Fucking pizza, bro. Like
the most unhealthy one, pizza.
Bro, pizza. Oh my god! And this.
Do pineapples belong?
Have you seen the pizza burger?
Yeah, I did the challenge.
Sneakies.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was my first challenge.
That
was my first challenge.
Was it?
Bro, that was my first. Actually, fuck.
How good was it?
Bro, I didn't really enjoy it. I fucking ate the whole thing.
You just smashed it, eh?
Bro, this guy, James Webby done it in like 3-4 minutes, alright?
That's crazy.
I did it, I ate the whole burger in like 12 minutes. But then what happened is I'm a dumb cunt and there was cheese left over on the thing. You got to finish everything. I spent like 20 minutes trying to digest the leftover cheese and meat. And cheese cold is shit.
Yeah.
Cheese cold is
the worst,
disgusting. And I was like there and then the sneak. I went there on a non-challenge night too. So like, my first review, I had like no people following my page, and then I was like, I ordered the thing, and he's like, he thought we were sharing it with me and my mate and my partner. And then I was like, no, I'm just going to do it myself. And he's like, you sure? I was like, you don't know who I am. That's what I was proving the food people wrong. Because they look at you like, oh, this guy's not going to do it. But yeah, fuck that. That actually made me sick, that sneakies one. But
oh, yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, bro. Like, but the thing is with like eating a lot, like the taste aspect of it, it just disappears.
Shit. You know, bro, I don't remember what it tastes
like. That's because I do the same as well. Like when I was starting off on TikTok, I used to do these food challenges as well. Yeah. So every time I hit 1,000 followers, like I got to like 3,000 followers, and then I introduced it. I said, what did I do first? I did 3 kebabs.
3 kebabs, yeah.
I tried 3 kebabs. Fucking, bro, absolutely smashed them. But by the end of it, bro, I literally, my stomach was like this.
You couldn't move.
I could not move.
Do you eat quick?
I eat quick, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a very quick eater. Like even in general, like even if I'm not fucking trying to eat competitive, I just eat quick.
That's what happened with me. Like, that's what because like I'd sit down, say we go like, you know, Jay's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Jay's Kitchen. It's like a steakhouse, but like so like say we go there, like we get our food. My mate will go up and get like a knife and fork, and he'll come back, and I'm done.
Yeah.
And it's same. Bro, where the fuck did your food go? And I said,
well, you're meant to eat it. What else are you gonna do?
Bro, because I don't know where I picked it up. I reckon, bro, when I first started, when I was 17, I started working like 5 jobs at once, like hustling as much as I could. Yeah. And I used to eat in the car on the way to places. Yeah. Like say I got 5 job there, we've got to be there in 10 minutes. I'd eat in the car there, and I'd be like eating shit like fucking quick, bro. Like like so quick. So with like thing, and then it just happened like habit, bro.
Bro, I don't know. The thing about it is, I feel like the more hungry I am as well, the more fucking like the faster I eat.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. Like if I'm hungry, I'll eat so fast, bro.
Yeah.
And my mates always
look
indigestion?
Like,
I do.
I get all the time.
Health wise, they were telling us it's better to eat slower.
100%
Is that
of course, bro. No shit.
Because I have a heart attack always every time I die. I'm like, cool. Yeah, well, I did a 10,000 calorie challenge. I did the 10,000 calorie challenge.
What did you eat for that?
I had for brekkie, I had a big brekkie burger from Macca's, 5 hash browns, and a sausage egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
Lunch, I had triple or troppo burger.
Oh wow.
2 large chips, chicken wrap, jalapeno bites, and that was lunch. And then between lunches, I went to the gym. It was fucked.
Imagine going to the gym.
How do you go to the gym after, bro? Like,
the thing,
I can't do that.
The thing is, like with the calorie chart, what they don't tell you and you don't realize is like you're on a sugar high, but you're tired. You're drowsy, but on a sugar high, so you're like sluggish, but you also like really want to move.
Yeah.
So then after the gym, I had 3 whole blocks of Cadbury chocolate. I had one.
The whole block.
The whole block. I had caramello, normal, and mint. It was
mint.
Fun. Yeah.
I can't do mint.
I love mint.
Mint
bro, it doesn't work for me.
Mint does not belong on chocolate.
No mint way. And fucking, bro, it's like toothpaste. Honestly, it's like you're eating chocolate.
That's why I eat it.
Nah, bro, fuck that. I can't do toothpaste.
It doesn't belong.
Do you eat like chewing gum?
I eat chewing gum, yeah, but I feel like chocolate's different, bro.
Do you eat ice cream?
Sweetness in a chocolate.
You know what it is? It's the mintness, and then like drinking water is like refreshing. There's something about it.
Like, it's different. I don't know what it is, bro. It's like chocolate with mint. It's
like caramellos, bro.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
I think that's the top. Caramello.
How easy it is to eat a whole block of chocolate. I don't know if it's easy for you.
The whole block
but
of
like,
chocolate?
bro, in a whole block of chocolate, it's like 900 calories, right? I can smash that in like a minute.
I can't do that.
I smashed 3.
I'm not a sweet person.
I don't think I've ever had
I'm not a sweet person.
Whole block.
Yeah, no,
I
same.
haven't tried that.
But you told me smash a whole packet of chips. I'll do that. Like 2.
Yeah.
I think I smashed a whole packet of
honey sweet chicken
like
chips.
the party,
bro.
like the big size.
The party size. I could smash.
Do you
it.
eat shapes?
Yeah.
Yeah. How good shapes, eh?
How good shapes, guys? Not that we're sponsored or anything.
Show the shape. What's your favorite shape flavor?
Oh, it's got to be.
I'm old school, bro. Barbecue.
Chicken crimpy.
What colour?
Chicken crimpy.
Yeah.
It's got to be that one.
Barbecue green, eh?
Pizza,
green?
sorry, no, pizza.
Bro, pizza's my favourite, but everyone's a barbecue person I've known.
I like chicken and crimpy, bro.
Either barbecue or pizza, but usually...
Pizza?
Pizza's good.
Pizza's
alright.
alright.
Did you go to Eastern Creek much, where the Arnott's factory is?
I've drove past it.
Drive past, you can just smell shapes and Arnott's biscuits.
Imagine working there. Fuck, dude, you'd be living the dream, bro. You'd eat as many biscuits and as many shapes as you want.
Job vacancies for taste
testing.
What do you do besides obviously your podcast and TikTok?
So, in terms of my like actual job, So a lot of people actually think that, bro. That's the problem. Like a lot of people look at me and they see what I do on social media and they're like, "Oh, bro, get off Centrelink. Bro, go get a fucking find a real job." Little do they realize I actually do have a job. Yeah. Like I work as a full-time site engineer.
Oh, yo.
And yeah, like it's fucking. Yeah, I went to uni and shit. Like people never trust me because they like they always look at my skits and they always look at the character.
Yeah.
Like Moe, you know how I do the Moe skit. And like this, like And they just look at that and they're like, oh, you know, fuck, it's probably a drop kick.
Yeah.
And then like, I have a completely different life.
Yeah, exactly.
We're at work, you know, I'm like a full fucking nerd. Yeah. This and that. It's different.
He's a big nerd, bro.
And he's
good at maths. He's better than me at maths.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I've done it.
Yeah.
I was like,
What do you do?
Me, I'm in IT support.
Oh, what the fuck?
Full-time job.
That's why he does all the editing shit.
Yeah,
He does all like the fucking. Yeah.
I don't know what I expect you to do for work. Hey, I just thought like. Fuck.
Did you expect like tradie? Well, I know something. I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, do you have much controversy posting TikTok with your work? Like
it gets hard because like there was a certain point obviously when people found my TikTok.
Yeah.
I couldn't hide it. I tried to hide it as long as I can, and then once I was at work, I'll tell you the story of what happened. So I was at work, and then I was like, I had put like a video that blew up, and it was a video about like YD.
Yeah,
so like you know how the chicks there are always like flirty and shit.
Yeah,
I made a video about that. And that video, let's put it this way, went viral everywhere. Lebbie
That's what set it off.
Snapchat, it was all over Instagram.
Really
you remember those Instagram pages?
Yeah.
They all posted it. And then someone at work, like, I had told no one at work that I did TikTok or anything. And then I'm sitting at work, like, on the computer and stuff. Someone taps me on the shoulder. I turn around. Don't know this bloke that well. You know, not really close. He shows me a video of me on Lebbie memes. He's like, is that you? For some reason, I tried to play it off like, oh, bro, nah, that's not me. Who's that? That's not me. He goes, bro, he looks exactly like you. And I'm like, no, that's not me, bro. And then, like, I eventually, he goes, that's you. I eventually caved in. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I go, just please keep it between me and you. You know, I don't want anyone to know in the office. You know, it's my other side. I don't want people to know.
Oh,
the next day, everyone in the office knew.
Wow.
It's the fuck, bro.
Yeah, we're going to talk about TikTok when we come back from our break.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Watch this ad. Welcome back to the Tap Tap Podcast, tapping into the minds of millions. TikTok, so
So people eventually found out in the office, and everyone was just like, but then, you know what made me not start TikTok? Because before TikTok, I never made content at all.
Yeah.
And because I always had this thing in my head where like, I was worried about people's judgment.
Yeah.
So like, especially people you know. I didn't give a fuck about people that I don't know. Like, they're randoms anyway.
Yeah.
But people you know, I was like scared like my mates would like laugh at me. Like, what the
You
fuck
just
are you
picture
doing?
them watching your videos.
You just picture them watching your videos. My mates, my workmates, my family.
Yeah.
Not my like specific family because they already knew, but like extended family, like cousins, uncles. If they eventually found my videos, I was like always afraid that I was like, that's why I didn't start it. But then eventually I thought, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who cares?
But that's why most people don't start things. Is they care a lot about perception and what people think. But at the end of the day, man, just be yourself. I think you'll feel a lot happier being yourself and doing things that you love.
And I feel like the judgment you get from others, it comes from yourself as well. Like you judging yourself.
Exactly. That's a big part of it. Like you look at yourself and you're very like, it comes from a bit of insecurity as well. You're like, oh, what if I'm not funny?
Yeah.
What if I put it out and then fucking it flops or people just make fun of me?
Yeah. What was your first video on TikTok?
It's a funny story. My first ever video.
So cringy, man.
My first ever video was a video of my dad.
Yeah.
And the thing is, my dad is like a Aussie.
Yeah.
He's born here, full on Aussie. Like he talks more Aussie than me. I sound more fucking area than him.
Legit,
And he acted. He has this good. Like I get it from my dad, with my acting skills and that.
Yeah.
And he acts like an import dad. I didn't have an import dad, so he had to act like one. And I had these trackies that I bought from Lebanon.
Yeah.
And they were in Lebanon. The sizes are fucked, bro. So like you get trackies, you get like large. It's basically a small.
Yeah.
So I got a large trackies, and they were tight, bro. They were like tights.
Yeah.
When I say tight, they were really tight. So my mom's like, so we thought of this video of me like walking out, showing my dad my trackies, and then him just getting angry and throwing like the fucking sandal at me.
Yeah.
So we done the video, and then like my dad's like, oh, what are you wearing? Your little sister's tracksuit? And he throws it at me. Yeah. And then I put it up. I'm like, fuck it, it's a laugh. I'll just put it up. I was bored. It was during COVID, 2020, early 2020. Everyone was in lockdown. I put it up, bro.
We were actually going somewhere. We were going to my grandma's house.
We were going to my grandma's house. And on the way, from when we left to my house to my grandma's house, it's about a half an hour drive.
Yeah.
In between that, we were looking at the views. It got to about 15,000 views. And we're like, fuck, bro, that's crazy.
That's the first time you ever got something even over like 1,000 views.
I've never even had 1,000 views in my life. When I saw that, I'm like, shit. Bro, and then like I've never been viral before, so I was just sitting there the whole time, like everyone was talking to me. I didn't give a fuck about what was happening. I'm just sitting there reading these comments,
refreshing,
and the views,
is anyone going to notice?
Do you feel like when you get your first viral video, you just start posting other shit to try to make it go viral again?
Yeah, bro.
Because when I had one video get like, I got a video that went like 150k just like randomly.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck, I gotta post more. I posted like 5 videos at once, and nothing was funny. And I was like, then it got like 1,000 views, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, it gets to a point where it's like a drug. Right?
It is.
It's clout. Clout is like a drug because you need to feed. It's like a little bit of an ego boost.
Yeah.
We weren't getting paid. Like there was nothing. It was early videos. Nothing was getting paid. Nothing was monetized. So I just wanted. So then I kept trying. I kept trying. I'm like, fuck, I got to get that other viral video. And the thing is, once, as I told you before, if you start, the problem with TikTok, if you start changing your content, people don't like that.
100%.
People don't like that. They just want to see what went viral and they want to keep seeing that.
Like that guy that does he eats and then he just does that little dance.
Old guy.
And people just love that, so they just want to see him do that. It's like, don't do anything else. If you do anything
Probably
else...
honestly, I'd say it's the saddest thing about TikTok, because you got someone who, like, say, for instance, like Yusra, for example, who I've never met in person, but she seems really nice. She seems like a very general, nice person. But, like, because she's created that image of, like, that was double O, you see everyone ask for that, but when she's herself, like, people don't like to see that, which is probably the saddest thing about TikTok.
There you go. Like, that's the thing about Yusra. She's one of them. You know what I mean? She's the thing that, like, she had so much clout in Australia. Like, at one point, she was the most clouded person in Australia, bro. Like, everyone knew who she was, and she'd walk out on the street. It'd always be about the 2200, and always be like, always that thing, right? And if she wants to try and be so maybe she gets sick of it. Like, after a month, 2 months, she gets sick of it, bro.
Yeah.
I expect her to. Like, people just like that crow thing that she does. Like, imagine you just walking, people going, like,
it gets annoying.
It's a self-identity thing too, because like, say, is it Yusra a real name?
Yeah.
So say that's a real name, but like, let's say like there's a Yusra, then there's a Yusra. So then like creating that self-identity, it's like me as a podcast host getting attached to it, and then when I go to be Cody, I feel lost. Like that's I feel like the biggest.
That's exactly right.
There's
a lot of as you said, like when I have the characters as well. So I have my Maui character. I have my Darren character, which is my Y character. And I feel like a lot of people like those characters because it's like, it's funny, it's comedic. But then the hardest part was starting my podcast. Because people don't give a fuck about Mahmoud. They don't give a fuck about Mahmoud. They give a fuck about Maui. And they
get them to sit for an hour and watch
it was very hard building up at the start, bro. Like we had to go through fucking droughts and just keep posting. But consistency is the key.
100%.
Consistency is always the key. Like keep posting no matter what. Your videos are not doing as well as you thought. Eventually someone's going to find it. Something's going to happen. You can go viral with the video you least expect to go viral.
It's like you looking at the camera saying, try your best.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm telling you.
With that little sad music on.
Right. And TikTok is weird with that. TikTok is so weird with that. Like the weirdest things can go viral.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like you could put so much effort into a video for a minute, you get like, barely 100 views. But then you could just fucking sit there and like grab the shapes, for example, and fucking have a shape.
You just do something.
Like that could be 1 million views.
Something different.
Well, my video that blew up, so like, I put a thing up like guess my nationality, and I put like South African, Tongan, Aussie, and Croatian, something. Anyways, and like, bro, boom, like a week, 150k views. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there you go.
And then I just passed. I got that high, and I was like, fuck, let me post random shit. Do a funny skit. No one views it. I'm like, oh yeah, right. And then I posted something else like. This was my biggest video. I did like, if this video gets like 2k likes, I'll get a Tongan tattoo tatted on me. Because like people started to think I was Tongan.
Don't ever do that, bro.
And I did it, and bro, no, like 2k likes in like an hour. I'm like that video, I'm pretty sure it's up to like 20,000 likes, and I'm like, fuck, like, and then I actually booked it in. If anyone's from a TikTok, I booked it in, and then my partner's indigenous and Fijian, so like, she's like, don't get a culture tattoo because it's kind of like it can be taken bad.
True.
And I was like, you know what? But then like every video I post now, where's your Tongan tat? Where's your Tongan? Like F off, bro.
Because people don't forget. That's the thing. They don't. Yeah. You can, even if you delete a video, people never forget. And you got to keep in mind that what you put on the internet stays there forever. So like you can put something and be like, I'm going to do this and that, but then people actually do it.
They do.
You know what I mean?
TikTok
people love that shit on TikTok.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Like I was watching a TikTok it was a week ago or so, and then there was this kid. It was like some hot chocolate thing they were doing in a bowl. And the kid's like, "Oh, it's a floater," and then that was like ages ago. That blew up. So then I go to that page, and like every single video they put, and this is like 6 months after. You go to the comments. It's a floater. It's a floater. Whatever video it is, all the comments say it's a floater.
People attach you to a certain like phrase. So like Yusra, 2200, like that's...
They still comment on a post, bro.
They still
It'll be like a selfie on the 2200.
Exactly, like it's... The thing happened, it's months ago, like
a year
months,
ago nearly. I feel like
probably a year ago, yeah. And like now people are just.
That's because it's so different to every other app and every other platform. The simplicity of it, it's like you don't even need to like search content. People just like swipe.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing.
Swipe.
Like anything can go viral.
Yeah.
Like TikTok's a crazy space.
It's the best in terms of starting out, in terms of having a foundation.
100%.
Yeah. Like he helped us with our podcast as well, bro.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Are you putting clips?
Yeah, I put the clips up. Yeah,
triple clips.
And I put the little sad music when it's motivational.
Yeah. Anything happens, bro. Trust me.
Get them in their feels.
Yeah. The hardest part, I think, transferring from your laptop to your TikTok, because it changes the quality sometimes, which annoys me. Like, so like, can you get TikTok on your laptop?
I think you can.
What I usually do is I edit it and then I export it and then I upload it to OneDrive. So that's like OneDrive. You download it on your phone and you get it the best quality. That's what I use.
What's the best thing about having the podcast, you reckon?
Bro, I think the best thing and why I started is to just meet new people and just be able to talk shit. And
100%.
Because I love it, bro.
Yeah.
I love talking shit. Like I've always wanted to
You're good at that.
start a podcast. Like I know how to
shit talker.
Yeah. That's literally what podcasting is.
Yeah,
right?
literally.
It's
Yeah.
shit talking.
Yeah, 100%.
We can talk about anything for like an hour straight and then just call that a podcast.
Exactly, straight out.
Literally.
Yeah,
It's a conversation.
It's in the end of the day, it's a
cameras and
conversation.
that, it's a conversation.
I just love the whole rawness about a podcast.
Yeah.
Because there's no cuts. There's no like, I can't hide this and
It's
that.
like you're in the conversation with these people. Like,
you're like a fly on the wall.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the biggest challenge has been with it?
With the podcast?
Yeah.
So basically, guests,
getting guests and organising everything.
Yeah, day to the like we're here on a Sunday, and like that's always thing. I'm free like every day during the week, like during the day, but no one is. Like you boys are free at night. That's like the same. Like every guest has their own.
Everyone's
schedule.
different, yeah. And trying to like because we as well like working full time. For example, you work in the night, we work in the day.
Yeah.
That's why we're free at night, and then trying to get guests and stuff, and then. Yeah, organising the right guests, getting the right guests at the right time.
And the thing is, you work more around their time. So you got to make way from your time for their time.
And the worst thing is like, I think you had a guest cancel on you.
Yeah, we did.
Who was that?
You want to disclose it?
I won't disclose it.
Yeah.
But
it was a good guest. He might come, so...
So,
TikToker?
Yeah.
Around those lines. Around those lines.
Yeah. Is someone famous or not?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not easy. It's not hard to like. Yes.
The thing is, we're trying to get a lot of people on this podcast because people see a certain side of someone and they 100%. Automatically assume the personality. 100%. But like, there's a lot of people like Seljan, for example. She came on our last podcast and she had a lot of misconceptions about
100%.
it. But she was like showing me the amount of messages that she got of people saying, "I just watched the podcast and my whole perspective."
That's the thing.
Changed.
Yeah.
Like people start backing you up because they start seeing what you're really about.
Yeah.
Well, a 10-second video isn't going to show you.
This is what I think. A 10-second video can make you lose respect for someone, but an hour-long video of listening to them talk and talk about themselves can make you gain respect. That's what I think.
Because it's like you actually
clip that,
baby. Clip that, bro.
Zoom into his face.
Yeah, exactly.
10 seconds.
It's like you became mates with the people.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We were talking about this earlier. Like Australian podcasting is just gonna. Like it's getting more popular now, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Like we're in a studio now, shout out to 267.
Yeah.
But like we got like 6 podcasts that come in this room.
Yeah.
And like you're gonna start to see this background everywhere.
100%, yeah. And that's the thing. Like we always say we want more podcasts in the area because like I want this industry to grow.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have this mentality in the area where they don't want to really sit down and watch someone talk for an hour. Because they just don't have patience, or they want to watch other shit. They want to watch drama. They want to watch this and that.
They want to listen to the same shit that they're entertained by. That's just how it is. Like with TikTok, it's
good to see behind the drama. That's probably the best thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into some segments.
Yeah.
Would you rather Macca's or KFC?
KFC.
KFC. You're thinking.
This guy, it's hard for him because we actually had Macca's yesterday. So
probably.
It's hard.
It depends when.
Yeah.
Like, look, if it's 12 a.m. at night, I'm going on a Macca's run, bro.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. But
you get like fucking zinger, bro. Like,
I always wish they made KFC 24 hours.
That's true.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Did you used to have the crushers?
Bro, why don't they bring it back?
I know why.
Bro,
they need to bring that back.
I used to work at KFC. The machines are hard to maintain.
What's your favourite crusher? Gay time?
But I go mint. I know you don't like it, but I go mint.
Come on, man.
Gay time's good, but I go mint.
Bro, out of every crusher. I'm going to walk out of every crusher.
Say mint one more time.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I like all of it, but I'm a mint person, bro. I can't help it.
No, I love the gay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, gay time's pretty good. Probably second,
So
and cookies and cream.
The gay time's fucking.
I feel like there was only 3. Was any other one?
Yeah, I don't think there was any
Probably
other one.
strawberry or some shit.
Something like that.
Some bland shit.
Nah, mint's my favourite. Yeah, I find KFC is good. It just has that weird sick feeling after sometimes.
The KFC, I always say, it's got the quickest regret, like
Straight out,
regret ratio.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
as soon as
it
you
does.
get it, bro, the minute you get it, you regret it. But
100%.
it is what it is, man.
Next, would you rather listen to music on Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who uses
I
Apple
don't use
Music?
Apple Music, bro.
That's
Fuck that.
You remember when you used to
We've
have
had
to-
a few people ask us though, can you put your podcast on Apple?
Yeah, I get the request. Yeah,
haven't done
are you
that.
on
It's like-
Spotify?
Yeah, we're on Spotify,
Yeah.
but we only recently jumped to Spotify.
Yeah.
Before
We've got
we were on
18
YouTube.
episodes on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the thing with Google Maps and Apple Maps.
Yeah.
Never use Apple Maps. I
'Cause
always
what's
use
Apple
Google
Maps.
Maps.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy used to use it when he
Nah,
first
look-
got his iPhone. Do not use Apple
Way to
Maps.
throw me under the bus, but
You
yeah,
know, Google
Wow.
Maps is always the way to go.
Actually, there is too. Yeah, I use Google Maps. Fuck, I
Yeah,
forgot
so
there's
much
Apple
There's
better,
Maps.
even
bro.
that Waz or something, Waze.
Waze.
Yeah, Waze is shit. Apparently,
Is it?
it's only good for like seeing like
Highway
RBT.
patrol.
Yeah. You know, you
Levo spec.
people like pin it and shit. But I was like,
Yeah.
what if cunts like just on the app just pinning random places so you shoot
Right.
yourself?
Yeah,
like,
like
Could be,
just to
could
put
be.
it on
Anyone
the
could
bus.
jump on there and say there's a highway patrol just down the street.
how shit are those mobile speed cameras that don't warn you
Fuck 'em,
anymore?
bro.
Fuck.
Fuck them.
All those phone cameras? Fuck, I need lost my
Bro, when I see those mobile
Robbers, bro.
speed
Straight robbery, man.
cameras, you gotta sneak those ones when you see them.
Yeah,
Mobile
yeah,
speed
yeah.
camera.
Next
Straight
segment, we're going to go a little bit deeper. Would you rather live the rest of your life without legs or without arms?
Damn.
Told you. Whoa.
Damn.
I gotta
bro.
say, I'm. Fuck, this is hard, bro.
It is.
Legs is walking and you use.
That's why I was gonna say arms. I would rather not have arms
I think
Really? What?
because walking is so important, bro.
A
It's so
wheelchair, bro.
important.
Would you have a wheelchair?
True, but at the same time,
Everyone says arms, but everyone says legs, I swear.
because like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. But like,
But see,
without
without
having arms,
legs, I'd probably say arms. Yeah.
Fuck.
because
yeah.
without legs, it's like you can't walk, you can't get up.
Yeah.
But even without arms, you can't drive.
Yeah,
even
just
like-
with feet.
But
The
without,
only thing with arms is like, say you wanted to run a podcast and edit stuff, you need your hands to move,
Yeah,
so you could still do stuff.
That's
Like,
true.
yeah, it's a tough
there's a
question.
lot of movement that
hard,
comes from
man.
like your
That's
hips
like the hardest
and legs.
question I've ever been hit with.
No, that's-
I told you.
That's
Whoa.
good, man.
That was a good one.
I want to go to our next deep one. What do you do for hobby wise? Anything else besides based around your hobbies?
What is our hobby?
Cars, music, people.
Yeah, pretty much like exercise, fucking
Oh, well, we watched like, for example, UFC. Watch a lot
UFC.
of
yeah, big on the
alright,
UFC.
Let's do a UFC one.
big on the UFC.
Do you watch
yeah.
boxing or just UFC?
Yeah, boxing.
yeah,
I mean, I'm more of a UFC fan, but boxing's.
Let's go. Let's change the table. What's your thoughts on Jake Paul?
Jake Paul. I think it's good for the sport.
I think I've got more respect for him over the last couple
100%.
months.
I
There's
think-
something building.
100%.
Yeah, I think Jake Paul is a really smart guy and he's misunderstood.
He
He's
is.
a marketing genius.
Legit.
He is straight up.
Did you see that he done a diss track at Dana
For
White?
Dana White.
Did he actually?
Dana
Oh,
White
bro.
is the promoter for the UFC.
Yeah.
And like he done a diss track at him and like
He's
said a lot of-
competing with like Dana White.
Well,
who's
did you see what he done? He bought shares into the female UFC partner
Yeah,
company.
yeah.
So now they have to go to meetings together.
exactly.
That's fucking
Wow.
genius. And
It's
like,
absolutely genius.
that's the thing. Like, he's actually a decent fighter. I know some of his fights might look rigged, but he's still a
Yeah.
decent fighter.
Oh,
Like,
100%. Like, I mean, people. All right, he versed Nate Robertson. People's like, oh, he's a basketball player. You know, and then he versed fucking Ben Askren. You know, they say, oh, he's not a striker.
Yeah, the rest.
Then he versed Tyron Woodley, who's renowned for being a striker
Yeah.
and being a
Beat him
wrestler.
twice.
Beat him twice.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what
he knocked him
more-
out cold. Like when you see that footage,
That's
like
crazy, bro. That's
bro,
fucking.
even-
there are big strikers in the
Yeah.
UFC that couldn't knock out Woodley, and like to see that, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy the YouTube world in like America and UK.
yeah.
Like you have like, I don't know if you much, but like you got like the Sidemen, like KSI's
Yeah,
group
yeah.
in UK, like the Paul brothers
yeah.
and like Hype House and that. It's crazy, but like you see Australia is so far behind.
We're level
Way,
YouTube.
bro,
Like
way-
who's
way
our like
levels
top YouTuber generally? Michael Finch.
Michael Finch,
Probably,
and
yeah.
yeah, he's
Like-
like he's just on makeup and stuff.
Yeah,
isn't
like
he?
he.
But there's no like Nelk Boys or Side.
No.
They had their like Jackson O'Doherty and like Shani,
Yeah,
but they just
what are they
died
doing
off.
now? They're
Oh,
doing
straight up,
OnlyFans.
yeah.
fans, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let's get on.
Luke Irwin, you know,
Yeah,
Luke Irwin,
yeah.
he's on TikTok now. Like,
Yeah, he's a very smart bloke, Luke Irwin.
He
He
is,
plays
yeah.
a dumb axe, but like Yeah, but I feel like he gets a lot of hate on TikTok, eh? Like a lot.
He does because he's changed. And what I say about change, people don't like change. And he doesn't have this pride thing. A lot of people have this pride thing where they're like, I don't want to jump on TikTok because I'm an Instagrammer, I'm a YouTuber. Because TikTok is probably, I don't know if it's still looked at as like that app where no one wants to jump on.
Yeah.
But Luke Owen actually swallowed his pride, put it aside, and actually jumped on TikTok with people that are relevant at the moment, you know?
No,
and OnlyFans. Fuck.
And OnlyFans, it's fucking making a killing, bro.
Bro, OnlyFans is a crazy concept. Like, I get like it's some people like don't like the idea of it, but bro, it's still a hustle. Right? They're making more money than you, and like they're making more money than most people.
I mean, I don't agree with like a lot of the things there, but in the end of the day, it's a hustle. A hustle's a hustle. Yeah, they're making their papers.
I'm not gonna force you to not do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you.
Yeah, 100%. Literally,
the king of lives. Have you had Mons on your podcast?
Not yet, no.
Is that who the guest is?
No comment.
Can't confirm nor deny.
No comment.
No. We're going to go into a bit of advice. So go each individually. Just some advice you give to someone, either jumping on TikTok, general life advice, whatever.
My advice for someone that's jumping on TikTok is, as I said, consistency, and just be yourself, man. Try and get known as yourself. I know it's very tempting to play a character and hide behind the facade and try and be someone else. But if you can become viral being yourself, then I'm telling you, you can go way more further. That's my piece of advice.
100%.
Yeah, I'd say similar as well. Like, be yourself and be consistent with it. So quality, because TikTok's a different kind of app, I think quantity is better than quality, as Gary Vee says. Gary Vee says that as well. So I think being yourself would probably be the best thing. And I think with social media, you're either built for it or you're not. So if you're not going to be able to take, the bullshit that comes along with it, like the hate and stuff, you're not for it. I'm going to be straight up. So if you're not built for it, you got to be prepared to take that hate.
100%. You're putting yourself out there. Life advice for general, or like a quote you live by each? Hustle hard.
This is on the spot. There was one that I was talking about the other day where it's like, live in the moment. So like tomorrow, they say like there's a quote that says tomorrow is a mystery, yesterday's history.
It's Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. That's the one, yeah. I know it's Kung Fu Panda, like it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Yeah. But that life advice, I always think about.
Well, they say the past is depression, the future is anxiety, the present is now. That's why it's a gift. That's why it's called a gift, because it's a present. That's why it's called a present, because it's a gift. And that's why, that's what I've been thinking about a lot lately. That's the life advice I go by. It's like, because I worry, I'm known as an overthinker, so I worry too much about the future, I worry about the past. But I'm trying to live more in the moment. I'm trying to like build, because at the moment, that's what we know, and that's what we have. 100%.
Just live in the moment and just, that's my life advice.
I want to say a very cliche one. My boy Rocky Balboa. It ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, baby.
I know, it makes sense.
But that applies to everything, even social media. Like, you look at hate, it's how much hate you can take and just keep moving forward and using it to your advantage.
100%.
So like, that can be applied to
anything.
Keep working at it. That's the main thing, honestly. Consistency is just like keep working. But I think a lot of people do. They look so far ahead into the future that you forget where you are now. Like a podcast, I do all the time. You're thinking about the next guest, but like you got to get there and be like, all right, I got these guests here today. I got to have a genuine conversation. Do this, edit it. But like you look so far ahead. Like,
you look so far ahead. You're like, all right, who am I gonna get?
Like, when's 50 Cent coming on?
Exactly, bro. When's
That's the crazy thing about Australian podcast, when it takes that international level. Because I plan to have imagine you listen to a podcast and you have fucking 50 Cent coming to Australia. He jumps on a podcast like, yo.
Yeah, bro. You want to be that podcast in Australia where it's like the biggest podcast, like the Joe Rogan of Australia.
The biggest in Australia is Joe Rogan. Like literally.
And he's not even in Australia.
And then I think the only boys that compare, like Neil, I don't know his last name, Neil.
Neil Cole.
Yeah.
He's got a podcast as well.
And there's the Frenchie.
Friendly
Geordies,
yeah, he's big on that.
There's the
thing about their podcast, it's a bit different because
political.
It's very political, and it's very like the way they speak. It's like so the misogynistic views of like, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Like, I live from the areas watch that.
So that's why our podcast, we're trying to make it more relatable.
Same here. Just no filter, just fucking
no filter. Just we swear, we talk about whatever.
Talk about the
best way to do it, man.
Well, you are the best podcast in the area. We're second best, unfortunately.
Thanks, bro.
We don't have an ad.
Second best podcast in the area, guys. Tap Tap.
I was going to introduce when I introduced this today as well. We're the second best podcast in the area behind the boys here.
That would be
but no, I appreciate it coming on. We've got these shout out Animal Tees. We've got the Gorilla Drop. We're going to give you boys a shirt. Pretty straightforward.
Thanks, man.
Large. small.
Large,
medium.
bro. Yeah, large, but yeah, appreciate it, bro.
But yeah, pretty much we'll send those through the postal. If you want to check out our sponsors, just check them out.
Like and subscribe.
But hey, appreciate coming on.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the Tap Tap Podcast. Remember, we're tapping out. Peace out.